Hey everyone, welcome back to SSX. I'm Acidic. With me on this again is Blank Tester,
Hey kids, how's it going?
Turo,
Hi.
and Zindictive.
Yeah.
Weird. Okay. So yeah, there was some DLC for this game. We're going to the first one, Mount Fuji in Japan. Actually, this came with the PlayStation 3 version of the game. As
That's
sort of a
why it
bonus.
doesn't... Okay, yeah, because I had the PS3 version.
Yeah, then it became DLC for Xbox 360, so, you know, both
Time
consoles
exclusive.
can get it. And, like, so along with that, there were also some, you know, DLC characters, like Eddie. Hey, Eddie from, SSX Tricky. And Travis Rice, the first
There's a
real-life
boy.
snowboarder to be in this. And a retro characters pack, where, separate characters, each of the main, returning SSX characters gets their skins from either Tricky or 3. Though it is kind of weird because they still have the same faces, so it's like, they all look like they're cosplaying.
Yeah, they're cosplaying. Can you imagine cosplaying a younger version of yourself?
Yeah.
Simon
That
cosplaying like he's insane when he isn't.
Yeah.
Yeah, Simon is one of the most noticeable because he has the cool spikes from, SSX 3, but then just the kind of, hey, I hope no one starts a fight at the bar I'm going to kind of face. But, so I'm going to be showing off, some of the characters that weren't shown off in World Tour, like Griff. Hey, we got him at the end of World Tour, he came to the light side, so he looks as he does, and he has a signature trick, the Sugar Rush returning from his main is SX3. And on Mount Fuji, where there's 3 tracks to go down, and I'm gonna be going down them all, I think, in both race and show off, actually. And I'm also online, so you'll be able to see some of the online stuff, like maybe you'll see some geotags along the way, you'll see some other stuff, yeah.
I was wondering, were you going to call out the guy you're racing, Irish Luck?
And he had like an avatar that was like a
rival?
ninja.
I guess you can call him out since you're already
Irish Luck, 18, I believe it was.
Yeah, hey, shout out to some of the random people on my friends list who were both still on my friends list after I didn't play Xbox Live for like a decade, and also I guess played this game back in the day.
Yeah, well, eat a butt.
Yeah, Irish Luck, eat a butt.
Yeah.
Dude.
You're a big
got him.
doofus.
Yeah! Fucking nailed it.
Irish, more like I wish.
Yeah, I wish you would be better at video games.
Yeah. Got him. You're whole. Let's high five to that one.
There's a little bit of delay.
Did you, Bob, when you played this, when it came out, did you play on PS3?
Yeah.
Okay, because I was like wondering why you didn't show up for me at all.
Yeah, I played it on PS3, and that's also why, I didn't remember Fuji being a DLC. DLC.
Yeah. It was free DLC.
Yeah.
It's pretty.
That would have been
dope
pretty
swaggalicious.
shitty if they'd charged for it
Yeah.
after making it like release content.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like you can either just have it on this version or have to pay for it
Yeah.
on this other version.
Damn, 55 seconds. That'd be
Yeah,
Irish
Ron
luck.
Elite.
Is lucky.
Ron Elite.
Okay, so here's an issue though, because when you're playing on Xbox Live and you're online, the game tries to upload your ghost, but since the servers, aren't really there, like you'll
We have to just sit there and
wait for a while for the game to try and fail. Now, it didn't happen every time until this recording. You'll see that it tries to do that like every time.
That
Yeah.
sucks.
It
Blows even.
So yeah, like last video I played offline because I needed to go through like 9 tracks and I didn't want to have to wait for that. But yeah, now you can see like, hey, I'm putting some geotags on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not only are they geo, but they're also tags.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure, dude.
Yeah.
Eddie's looking alright, honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Still got his afro going.
Yeah, it's kind of like, why does he have a puffer jacket? But
How different is he from Retro Eddie?
Character skin swap.
Okay.
Basically,
So,
in a different outfit. He's still
Yeah,
grooving.
different outfits. So like, same voice between regular and retro of a character.
Okay.
Same signature trick. Different boards, mainly, though. Well, as the ones that like come with them, their signature board that is like level 3 and you'll abandon like immediately.
Yeah.
So yeah, I will be playing these 3 tracks both in race and trick because just doing 3 events was way too short.
Getting some tricks and races in with Mr. Edward Wachowski.
Right.
That is a hell of a laugh you got, Eddie.
Yeah.
That's what my laugh sounds like.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well then.
I wasn't actually listening to what his laugh sounded like.
He was like,
So, it sounded kind of deranged.
yeah.
That is what
Felt
I
a
was
little
the
bit like
Simon
he was
now.
going for his best Joker laugh.
It's sort
and he was
of
trying to
really
impress.
weird compared to, the voice direction for the rest of the game, which again
Yeah.
is like, quite a bit toned down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like Simon saying his classic line, "Ooh, I'm getting annoyed."
Or like,
Meanwhile, Eddie, who's kind of the chill one, is like going fucking mental.
Well, no, I was making a joke about how chilled
Well,
out.
like, even specifically Eddie, like, he, has some repeat lines. There's the worm, again.
Yeah.
Like, back in SSX Tricky, it was like, if there's 5 great borders in the world, I'm 3 of them! And then he says that same line here, and it's like, if there's 5 great borders in the world, I'm 3 of them.
Yeah. It kind of makes the reference a little.
Is that a reference?
Yeah, well,
Well,
yeah.
Or you mean
It's a
reference to the
callback.
older
Reference,
Yeah.
callback to the old line, yeah.
Well, I think a few of Eddie's lines are movie references. I don't know though.
Yeah, like, red leader to base, I'm hit!
Yeah,
Which is,
or like
again,
when
the
he
SSX
says,
Tricky version. I don't
Still,
know if that
that-
one's in
I've
2012,
got
but it'd be like,
balls of steel.
red leader to base, I'm hit.
That fucking laugh of Eddie's, it just outshines Simon so much. It's just like he one-upped it. Like he one-upped Simon right off the bat of that laugh.
My God,
if Simon could at least laugh like that, like he would be
That'd
his
be
crazy
something,
self
yeah.
somewhat. But nah, Eddie's
Oh,
just
this-
crazy now.
I was gonna say to the Joker, Eddie is a normal person.
Yeah.
I love that meme. So
Eddie calls
much.
Pizza Hut and orders normal bread. Whatever it is.
Shit.
God, I feel bad now. I'm trying to think of other, like, Simon lines that are callbacks. So I can do the whole thing of, like, shouting them out, like how Jim Rose did back in the day, and then just, like, doing them really banally. But all I can think of is Full Burger Platter Man. But I don't want to use that one. I know there were other ones. I just forgot them.
Full burger platter man.
I guess it is like that. It used to be like, Full Burger Platter Man! And I was just like, Full Burger Platter Man. Yeah, fuck.
So I
That's my
consider
new
he's the
OC.
universe now.
What did you get?
So that was, again, like, hey,
mystery
this
item,
is a
yeah.
limited time deal. Check it out. And when you see those, they are always going to be like, this is a sale,
Oh,
like
yeah.
you see like a limited time deal legendary geotag that will be less than if, less credits than if a legendary geotag non-limited time deal showed up. But, and on some of them, like, skins and such, it's going to be good. But when it's like limited time board, what is it? And it doesn't tell you the stats, and it's gonna be worth like 8 million credits, and you buy it and it's not what you want. But yeah, we're here with Travis Scott. No,
Yeah,
it's Travis
Travis
Rice.
Scott.
Travis Rice, the first and only real-life snowboarder to become part of the SSX universe.
I remember seeing the advertisements for that, and like when this game's reputation was that it was like the realistic reboot of like a fun and arcadey series. I can't think that maybe was the way to go with advertising. Like advertising having a real person.
That's true.
Yeah, thinking about that probably didn't help.
Yeah, like this guy is just a dude. He's a real life snowboarder who's really good at it, but like compared to everyone else, he's like a dude.
He even
But
when
I
you
mean,
looked
like,
at his
he's
avatar
doing
compared to
tricks that
everybody
are-
else, he looked like a
Yeah.
fucking dude. He looked generic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he plays like everyone else. It's just the idea, back
Of just
when
having a
all of
dude.
this was getting announced, along with all the other ideas that sound like they could be terrible if this was a badly made game.
Yeah.
I
Like
can
it
certainly see
doesn't
what's
actively make the game worse. It just maybe the what's the?
It was maybe a risk they didn't need to take.
What's
It
the
makes
word that I'm?
the world
optics.
feel weird.
That's what I'm thinking of.
Optics, yeah.
The optics of having like a real life snowboarder
Yeah.
when it's very clear that real things are the opposite of what people want in this game.
Because I think, like, he doesn't even... Does he have any lines? I don't actually remember, and I don't hear any.
Yeah, it doesn't
So, like,
seem
if he
like it.
didn't... If they didn't get the voice, then it really is just another skin.
I mean,
Yeah.
it's like having a scooter game and bringing in Tito Ortiz.
Oh, man. No game would do that.
Yeah.
Oh man. Yeah, I mean, yeah, he's just a dude. He snowboards good. He snowboards like
Yeah.
everyone else.
Well,
It-
not like
that is a
everyone
shame.
else.
Yeah.
He's got,
He's
like,
not
X
your
Games
grandma's snowboarder.
What's his special trick?
numbers. The real thing. Yeah, you
It's a cool
accidentally
move,
timed that perfectly.
but-
yeah, he does like barrel rolls at the start of it. That's kind of nice. And then like the repeated part sort of looks like, what is it, the wizard trick from On Tour. I'm not. I wouldn't say like, oh yes, that's definitely a reference to that, but it does do kind of the same thing.
But
This is
that
very
name,
funny
the
to me
real
that-
thing.
The real thing, yeah.
Because like you can just tell the guy who is coming up was like, dude, you know, it's like it makes sense because he's like a real person,
Real guy.
So
Yeah.
that-
He's a
He's
and
a
also
real
he's like
thing.
the real deal. Like he's really
Doing
good.
a real thing?
He's the real thing.
He's the realest of the real.
The real things were the friends we made along
All right, let's
the
go
way.
get lunch.
Whoa.
He's really in the realist, Phil.
He's the realest of the bunch. You know him well. I think that's.
So dumb.
Yeah.
We go.
I'm very good at making myself laugh with my own jokes,
Just
while
pat yourself
everyone
on
else
the
is
back,
very
mate.
upset. I'm here for me. That's what my jokes are for me only.
Yeah. That's a
Yeah.
decent amount of my jokes too.
I want to know someone who only tells jokes for themselves. You know?
Yeah.
Like they're quietly sitting there and then just start laughing to themselves. And you're like, hey, what's funny? It's like not your business.
Like he just
That
gets
is for me to
gravely
know and you
serious.
to not find out.
Yeah.
Eat shit you'll never
He
know.
just
And you're like,
constantly
wow.
references things that only he would find funny.
Yeah, he laughs to himself, then he looks away and sheds a tear.
You know
I
what,
mean, like,
Bob? That was you and I in high school when we weren't in the same class. At least me. I just
you.
think of funny things, and the teacher would be like, "You want to share in front of the class?" And I'd be like, "No, I'm good."
Like, nah, you
I
wouldn't
don't understand that, by the way. Like, if you're passing a note or something, I understand the line, you want to share that. But, like, if I just think something funny to myself, you are almost certainly not going to get it.
It was like,
Yeah.
It was like the teacher asks you to like stand up and share in front of the class, and you just say, "Full burger platter, man."
Yeah, and then, like, what?
And then everyone just sort of stares at you, and the teacher is like, "All right, you can sit down."
That
now."
was that'll definitely help me transition back to teaching this lesson. Like,
Yeah.
why did you're the one who ruined our day, not me.
Teacher's just
I kept it
barred
to
for
myself. There's
the
a reason
entire
I
rest of
thought the
class.
joke instead of saying it aloud.
He can't even concentrate on what he's supposed to teach. He's just so
just like,
fucking confused on what you just
Like,
said.
okay, that was
The
so
rest of the
awkward,
class just
everybody.
like,
You can just leave.
Yeah.
Class is over.
Class is over. You know,
all
there's
go
a
home
rule.
now.
There's a rule that says if your teacher is too awkward for 15 minutes, everyone can just leave.
Yeah.
If your teacher doesn't say anything out of
Say
awkwardness,
anything for 15 minutes, you can leave.
Damn.
I mean, what is he gonna do? Stop you?
Yeah.
Instead of being the class clown, you turned into like the class executioner. That's not the right word, but
That's
you know.
That'll
He
fit for
killed the
him.
mood so much that he ended the class. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, a
Yeah.
mood executioner would be a hell of a job.
Class
It's a
hell of a
job.
role.
fit for Bob.
Yeah, I mean, imagine there's this guy who's got this reputation as being a mood executioner, and like you see
Yeah.
him open his mouth, and everyone just sighs. They're like, "We were having a good time, but here we go."
hold on.
It's not like he's trying to be entertaining, and trying to be a goofster and he's the death of the party. No, he sets out to kill the mood.
Yeah, afterwards, he looks at everybody and smirks to himself, and he says, there, mood ruined.
He's on a fucking mission. You can't stop him.
I wouldn't think, he'd be having fun and,
he's not. He's satisfied. He smirks to himself in satisfaction, not in amusement.
I see.
Yeah.
What's
It's honest work.
I'm the life and death of every party.
Yeah.
It's like that. Have any of you guys seen What We Do in the Shadows?
Yes.
So I haven't.
Wait, do you mean the movie or the TV show?
The TV show.
Yeah,
I've never seen it, but my sister and my dad have been watching it, and I think my mother too have been watching it as if that's relevant. But there's this
well,
concept.
now that I know your mom is watching it, now that changes everything for me.
Yeah.
There's this concept in the show of an energy vampire who doesn't drain blood life force. They drain your emotional energy by just being such a boring, useless bitch to be around.
They're considered the most dangerous kind of vampire because they can feed on other vampires.
Yeah.
And they have one living in the house, and he's literally I'm pretty sure he's an accountant or something, and they just try to avoid talking to him because he sucks the life out of the room.
Yeah, that's like a mood executioner. That's what I'm thinking.
He's absolutely a mood executioner.
Yeah. Now I'm just thinking of a mood executioner as an appointed position in a job.
You know what? Someone's being a real mood executioner right now.
What do you mean?
Is it me?
Wait, did you say someone or Simon?
Simon.
Oh,
yes.
Yeah. We
I
all
heard Simon,
heard that as someone.
So. I heard someone.
Well, I guess,
I said
Zin, you are being the mood executioner by bringing it back to the game. Ugh, no one wants to hear about that. Everyone just wants the podcast where we, just talk about random shit. Go watch the Steel Donut Collective. That's where your hours and hours of additional us are. At least Bob and I.
Yeah.
That's the true channel.
I mean, I don't know. Do we?
Is it?
Is there something about this? This level? Other than that,
is it getting kind of repetitive?
No,
is it starting to feel? Is it starting to feel like its value as some additional content that you can do for free is accurate?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, the levels are fine.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, how do you guys feel about it?
They're not blowing me away like the
They're there.
The really windy thing or the glacier one or anything like that.
Also, the upload failure is just.
I remember them being harder than most of the game, and there appears to be a lot of death pits, but other than that, it's
I like the
just
name
sort
of this one
content.
at least. 99 Assassins.
I mean, it's free content, unless the free content actively makes your disc split in two in the disc tray. I mean, there's not much you can go wrong with free content.
I mean, we are in Japan, I believe, so I mean, just you play the DLC and all of a sudden the samurai sword just comes into your fucking house and slices your console in half.
I feel like that'd be pretty difficult to program into a video game.
Well, if
A physical person coming into your house.
No, you wouldn't. Okay, I don't know if you've ever met people, but you don't generally have to program them. You can just ask them to do things for money.
Yeah.
Wait, so I've been doing it wrong this whole time?
The whole time.
The DLC doesn't need to program the thing, it just needs to send out the signal to
Yeah, all it needs to
Yeah,
do
the
is
samurai
track your
signal.
location, and then they just hire samurai to
Yeah.
roam the world,
Yeah.
hacking consoles apart.
Literally just do.
Well, actually, they could just use me. After my favorite VTuber got suspended for streaming a game and then saying some yabe things or whatever, I went from being a reply guy to a reply Ronin.
What the fuck are you talking about?
You used so many words I didn't understand quickly.
I only
Never
understand
mind.
half what you said.
The original joke was about a Twitter cam girl, but I thought that was out of date. Never mind.
What does yabe mean?
Just
explain it later.
I don't
Don't
know.
worry about
Okay.
it.
Flintstone says.
Okay, fine. We're having this conversation now.
No, we don't have to.
Everyone's fucking recommended feeds are just getting flooded with it. I swear to God, there's new ones every day, man. VTubers, man. I
know.
should become a VTuber.
I'm not getting a lot of recommendations about it.
You know what?
I
I do have an idea for a VTuber avatar for myself. You guys remember like those chat programs from a few years ago where one of those had the burger avatar with like a gross amount of dripping ketchup and shit? I want to use that one, and I want
Face
to.
rig.
My name will be like Michael McMeat, and I'll talk in like a fucking Jersey accent. It's like, hey, it's me, Michael McMeat. I'm here to stream some shit.
Right.
Michael Meaty.
Super Chat.
Michael! Oh my god, are you okay?
It's just me, Michael McMeat. You know.
Michael, we talked
You're having
last
a
night. You
stroke.
did not sound like that. What has happened to you, bud?
Have you been smoking the pot again?
Are you on the weeds?
No man, I'm just dripping. Yeah, get a taste
You're
of Michael
dripping?
McMeat.
He's got the
Are you
drip.
gonna want to snap into it?
Oh yeah, or I could just be the Slim Jim guy.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, he died in 2014. Well, he expired
really?
in 2014.
I'll
You
take
don't
up
remember that?
the lineage.
And Dave Mirror
little
2,
excitement.
like, the Slim... Yeah, in Dave Mirror 2, the Slim Jim guy was in the game, and it had his expiration date as 2014.
Oh.
And you guys
I thought you were just talking about the guy who played him in the commercial.
No,
Yeah, I thought like
no.
that guy got in a tragic accident or something. I'm
yeah.
sure there's enough preservatives in those Slim Jims that it still tastes decent.
Yeah.
Won't kill you at least.
Yeah.
I'm surprised by Slim
Keep going, keep going. Yeah!
Jim. Nice.
You totally were about to die.
Why? You're standing in a weirdly textured square.
Yeah. That's what happens when you
beautiful.
nearly die.
That
Huh.
is the texture.
I don't know if that'll
victory
come up on the
texture.
mic, but I just punched it, so...
I heard it.
Yeah, I heard it too.
I really want to know what Ron Elite is doing. Like, I'm still thinking about that.
Yeah, where are they now? Where are they now as part of my Xbox Live friends list?
Is
Yeah.
Coma
Wait.
Neil still in a coma to this day?
Yes.
Yeah.
Still setting incredible records
Yeah.
for someone in a coma.
All of his
Yeah.
records were set while he was in the coma. Yeah.
Yeah.
He
And then
finally
he's gonna
woke
wake up and he's
totally
gonna be
forgot how to
complete
play
dog
games.
shit.
Yeah. It's all muscle memory.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you can't be thinking about.
Yeah. That was a really funny
All I'm
joke.
saying is Ron Elite an Elite Ron, or is he like the Ron of elites?
Is he a Ron of an elite variety, or is he an elite of a Ron variety?
Considering I'm
Exactly.
beating all of his times and scores, I think he's an elite of the Ron variety.
Oh god.
Oh yeah. I got
This is less.
big head and hands on retro release as well.
That did not
That's
look
not good.
pleasant.
That's unsettling. I'm not a fan.
Yeah, I wasn't. I
Can you
like
turn
the
it
other
off,
one.
please? Because it
The
says
video?
a live No, I mean,
Yeah, turn the video off.
Yeah,
I mean,
just
we are
turn it
doing
off.
this live.
Cut the
This is a
video.
live commentary. We are all in the same room. Holding
Yeah.
the same. I guess I could do it since I have my hands on the controller.
No.
Yeah, if you're on the
my hands
button.
are on top of yours. You're gonna have to.
Oh no, my hands are on top of yours now.
Wait,
Oh no, it's on top of mine, it's on top of
whose
yours
hands am
now.
I on?
Oh my god, who's playing the game then?
But who
Down,
was
and
phone?
it's like the dog is playing.
What the dog do?
Oof.
Oh no.
Oh man, you guys remember what was it, Wolf and Moon?
Oh yes,
Those
Yeah.
boys.
I hope both Wolf and Moon are having the time of their lives right now.
I mean, Wolf is in some field in Indiana, you know,
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
Indiana.
then Moon is in
That's
some
where all the dead
field in
dogs go.
Indiana.
Indiana.
right. Wolf is in some field, Moon is buried under some field.
Yeah.
God,
No, that
Jesus Christ.
I mean, I was doing a euphemism because Wolf is a dog.
Right.
Yeah. And
were
you know, all
silver.
dogs die in Indiana.
Yeah.
All went to heaven.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All good boys will go to heaven.
By the way, I was looking at HBO Max the other day, and it was like cinematic, like blockbuster franchises was like the name of the section, and they had like a bunch of DC movies or whatever, like big, huge franchises. I think the Harry Potter movies were on there. And then, like, next to that was, like, All Dogs Go to Heaven 1 and 2. And I'm like, is that really, like, a blockbuster franchise? Like, I liked the movie when I was a kid. I saw the first one. I don't even remember the second one, but...
Or maybe that's like the first leak that they're remaking it as
Making
a
a new
live-action
one, yeah.
CGI Disney.
They're making an
fight.
All Dogs Go to Heaven cinematic universe.
Yeah.
Doing it in CGI and all.
That's the franchise that needed to explode.
Yes.
Just like how they're still making like 7 Avatar movies.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
Apparently one
how
of
come that wasn't on HBO Max in that section?
yeah.
I mean, like I wasn't a big fan of the movie, but at the very least, it was a commercial blockbuster kind of movie.
It was a movie.
All I
It's
know
probably
is-
that movie studio struck a deal with a different streaming platform.
Well,
or
I'm pretty
something.
sure Avatar is actually on HBO Max. It's just it wasn't in the category of blockbuster franchises. I guess there's only one movie right now.
Yeah,
For now.
for now.
You know what movie should have gotten a sequel? Aragon.
I never read Aragon. I saw a kid reading it in like 5th grade, and I was like, "Wow, that book looks big." And then I just stopped.
I
reading it,
played
stopped
a
thinking about
demo of the Aragon game.
Oh, it's so
And-
bad.
Yeah.
Holy shit, it's horrendous.
it. So what? What about
like
Aragon?
even the things that gaming had already figured out, they got that wrong too.
What is it about
It's
Aragon that
really,
just
really bad.
makes it just really horrific to adapt?
Wait, what? What was your question?
What about Aragon just makes it just so horrific to adapt? 'Cause wasn't
The
mo-
original plot is horrific. It's just an awful book.
Oh, so it just seems like Aragon sucks.
Yeah,
It's
the
like
whole
the movie. At best, the movie could have sucked. Like that's the best it could have done, because the book sucked.
It wasn't that, like, most of the Aragon franchise was a labor of love and then the video game just fell apart. No, like, across the board, it was half-assed.
Yeah, and I mean, like, for anybody who's like, well, it was still a labor of love for him to write the book. Yeah, he wrote the book as, like, a passion project, but his parents owned the publishing company, and that's how he got published.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh dear.
It was,
it was just
basically
like-
vanity publishing.
Oh, hey, let's make a movie. Oh, hey, let's make a video game tie-in.
Yeah.
Here's $5. Okay, so that was Fuji. Next, yeah, we have the one other DLC for this game, or the DLC area, Mount Eddie, the craziest of them all. So see you then.